Good afternoon and good evening, everyone, wherever you are. I bring you greetings from Community of Hope, Carisburg, and from Liberia as well. And Liberia is going to be great. It's going to be wonderful. Yeah, it will happen in our lifetime. I believe it. Yeah, that's my prayer. That's my heart for this country. Yeah, that's my desire. That's my declaration. It's going to be. But we got to keep reminding ourselves that nobody can do it for us but us. Until we know where we come from, we can know where we're going. That's why it's important to learn from history. I like to do this podcast that I call Done with Neocolonialism. Done with Neocolonialism, Liberia's Crossroads. Done with Neocolonialism, Liberia's Crossroads. I'd like to share something very important that I'm passionate about here. Liberia has been trapped in a vicious cycle, one where external influences and external influences, I'll say that again. Liberia has been trapped in a vicious cycle, one where external influences and internal betrayals have shaped its history. Often to the detriment of its own people. From the overthrow of President Tolbert to the public execution of President Doe and the forced exile of Charles Taylor, our nation has been repeatedly told who our enemy is and what our salvation should look like. But what is the cause of that salvation? At what cost? Ask yourself. At what cost? Ask yourself. Yeah, some of us lost our parents or our fathers. Some lost both parents, husbands, wives, children during this crisis. At what cost? Yeah, sometimes I tell myself, had this war not come, you think my dad would have died? We would have been killed by people by envy and jealousy. So let's go back. I just got emotional. At what cost? Neocolonialism isn't just a relic of the past. It's an active force manipulating our politics, dividing our people, and dictating our future. The greatest lie we've ever believed is that we cannot stand on our own without the so-called superpowers. We believe those lies. And some of them are denying of visa entry now and you complaining. But that's what we've been told. We are traditional allies. Yeah. You know how long you stand in the sun to get visa to travel. Why we should be looking for visa to travel? Why we can't make this place, this beautiful country, this country that was once a sweet land of liberty. Why we can't make it a paradise that people will love to live. 40 years ago, Dubai, Abu Dhabi wearing as what we see today. See how far they've gone. Let me go back. And that lie has cost us everything. Our social cohesion, our ability to fight for ourselves, and even the lives of leaders who once sought the path of difference. This lie that we can do without superpower has cost us dearly. Today we reflect on the words of former President Charles Taylor, who upon his departure spoke of a nation held hostage, not just by war, but by economic and political control from the outside. That was a crime. His message is not just history. It is a mirror to our present. For every one of us, whoever you are, politicians, religious men, businessmen and women, students, whoever you are, activists, yeah, civil society people, every one of us. This episode, yeah, yeah. His message is not just like, okay, his message is not just historic, It is a mirror to our present. How long will we allow others to define our destiny? When will we as Liberians take full control of our narrative? This episode is not about glorifying the past. It's about learning from it. God bless you, Theo. Share the video. It's about asking the hard questions. What have we truly gained by following the scripts handed to us? We've not written our own scripts. The scripts have been handed to us. This is the leader you need. This is the leader you need to vote for. This superpower, these other people, the international community doesn't want this leader. They want this, they want that. All those are lies handed to us. And what would it take for Liberia to finally break free? I'll ask again. In this episode I'm sharing with you. It's not about glorifying the past. It's about learning from it. It's about asking the hard questions. What have we truly gained by following the script that have been handed down to us by others? Whether they be forces from within manipulated from outside. What have we truly gained? And what will it take for Liberia to finally break free? I want to read an excerpt from Charles Taylor's departure speech or resignation speech. He said, I quote, "I did not want to leave this country. I can say I am being forced to exile by the world's superpower. I have decided to leave because for the first time in history of the world, the United States is using food." I'll say that again. I have decided to leave because for the first time in the history of the world, the United States is using food and other things as a weapon against the Liberian people. Because if the administration or President Bush says they will not step on the sword and will